Now listen to me very carefully.
Despite being an anime, Terminator Zero is an authentic entry into the Terminator universe. It somehow manages to translate the themes, atmosphere, and story in the same way as the original two movies. But it fixes the key problem the series' continuity created after the first two films. It fixed the fact that there was never truly anything new in the franchise. For years, the Terminator franchise had dug up Arnold and leaned on his star power and its own tropes to get viewers to return to the IP. Terminator Zero is free from the shackles of the past films. It is a story which pays homage to the Terminator franchise and even builds on the universe while not being hampered in the past in content format or even the medium. Welcome to Aniprop, like the video and let's get into it. Despite being named like a prequel, Terminator Zero is actually the first entry in the series which moves it forward chronologically. Judgment Day after Skynet went online remains the same time-wise, so most of the story is still centered around 1997. The plot, however, has nothing to do with John Connor, Sarah Connor, or Kyle Reese. There's no Arnold Schwarzenegger and the famous lines of the show are removed. Well, almost.
Come with me if you want to live.
He'll be back. You can stay and die or you can come with me.
The story even takes place outside of the USA. For the first time, it occurs in Japan. The Terminator franchise's time travel dynamics rely heavily on multiversal theory, such that every time that time travel is used, an alternate timeline is developed. This is where we get into the literary third wall of the series. Quick lesson in theater. The first wall is the physical distance between the audience and the story. The first wall is maintained for this anime because it is occurring on our TV screen a safe distance away. The second wall is one which indicates the show's plotline. Breaking the second wall therefore means to break away from the prescribed path and characters acknowledging that they are within a prescribed narrative. Breaking the third wall will have the characters acknowledge that they're in some form of published media. And lastly, the fourth wall break will have the characters address the audience directly, like in Deadpool. Terminator Zero manages to advance the story significantly by utilizing the breaking of only the second wall. The narrative takes advantage of the franchise's history and acknowledges all the alternate timelines that has been created since the time travel started in the series. The characters are aware that they are inside an ongoing narrative and attempt to break free from the prescribed path. This is a direct analogy for what the writers of the show must have felt as they tried desperately to have their narrative break free from the shackles of the franchise's looping story. And they succeeded. This is the freshest take on the Terminator franchise since the opening two films, and the best entry since those two. Go watch Terminator Zero and leave a like on your way out. On screen now, check out some of the best clips from the Terminator Zero series, just in case you're not yet convinced to watch it.